Hello everyone and welcome back to my channel. And today I'm going to be reviewing Big City Greens Season 1 Episode 10 called Parade Day. And later today I'm going to be doing Big City Greens Season 1 Episode 10B called DIY Guys. And first I want to say, please subscribe to my channel. I really appreciate it. So just like I said, before, yesterday on the episode, what was it called? Critter Balls, how the status quo changed and Cricket got a job at Big Coffee and he owned up to his mistakes and he said he's gonna work off the damages. So for like a while he's going to work at Big Coffee and be Gloria's co-worker. So that's going to be interesting. And remember, yesterday I said that Parade Day is Cricket already working at Big Coffee, so they're already going into it. And how this episode plays out is how is Cricket interacting with Big Coffee is going to change the show. Is it going to be in a good way or a bad way? Because this is going to be the first time, at least for me, and first for me reviewing a kid that, that's like not even a teenager, because he's 10 years old, working somewhere. How's that going to play out? And we're going to see. And also, this is like a little spoiler for DIY Guys. It has nothing to do with Big Coffee. So I actually I was gonna say something else about DIY Guys. It's kind of funny, but yeah, I won't say. I'll save it for later today when I actually do the review. But yeah, Big Coffee is not part of it. So but yeah, let's get started with this. We even start at Big Coffee where Cricket he's doing a pretty good job. It's like, here is your order, like 2 coffees, and here's some here's some like necklaces. Happy Parade Day, y'all. And he's like, and Gloria, and we get to see Gloria 2 episodes in a row, which is great. And she's like, oh, here's your coffee, sir, and here's your free your commentary necklace for a parade day. Enjoy the parade. And because some of us can't, even though we really want to. And basically Gloria hasn't seen the parade. And and Cricket's like, hey Gloria, when do we get to go see the parade? This will be first time for me. And Gloria's like, we don't get to. We gotta work here. It's parade day, people want their coffees and stuff. We gotta stay here and work. And Cricket's like, what? This is gonna be my first time, because usually my family and I, watch on the TV, and now it's gonna be my first time, watching it real life, watching it live, and just kind of like the Macy's Thanksgiving and Christmas parade. I actually never seen it like in person, like at New York. Maybe I might do it, like, because I'm gonna start college in around August, so I don't know, maybe next year. I don't know. I kind of want to do it like at least once to see how it is. The crowd's gonna be terrible, but try it once, right? I don't know. But whatever. Yeah, not this November because I gotta go to a wedding. Not my wedding, but a relative. So my sister actually. So yeah. Never mind that. But the Macy's parade and my sister's wedding that's around Thanksgiving, right? Whatever. We're not here to talk about that. But Cricket is basically bummed down the log, and I don't think I used that phrase correctly, but whatever. And Bill, Alice and Tilly, it comes in and Bill's like, hey Cricket, you're gonna come watch the parade with us? And Cricket's like, no, I gotta stay here and work. And Bill's like, oh, that's gonna be too bad, because Bill kind of rubs it in, but he didn't like mean to. He's like, oh, that's too bad because usually back in the country we just watch on TV, but now we get to see in person for the first time, and it's just a couple blocks from our house. It's so convenient. And Cricket's like, oh my gosh. And Tilly is like, and you're gonna miss me being on the parade. And Bill's like, no, Tilly, we're just gonna watch the parade. We don't get to be in it. And Tilly's like, okay, if you say so. Tilly, you're ridiculous. And that's actually kind of nod to people who actually go onto the parades. Where I don't know about the Thanksgiving. Maybe the little children that do like plays and stuff. But I know there are parades in like Universal that you can go on, like the Mardi Gras one. But like I think you need special passes for that. I might be wrong, but yeah. I actually went to a Christmas parade in Universal Studios. Actually, that was actually pretty fun. But never mind that. This is parade day, right? I'm talking about all the parades. But and basically, Tilly's gonna, I guess, sneak onto the parade. I guess, I don't know. And then and Bill's like, okay, what we're just here rambling. We're keeping you from your work. Bye. And Tilly's like, bye, Cricket. And Alice is like, oh, it won't be the same without you, but it'll still be super fun. And Cricket's like, man, I should be there with my family watching the parade. I need to sneak out of here without Gloria noticing. But how? And like, I'm not sure if this is Cricket's first day working on the job. No, actually, I don't think it's the first day, because I think the end of Critter Balls, that was Cricket's first day. So this might be like a couple days after. I don't know how the time works here in the show. But so Cricket's gonna be bad and sneak out, and he like has like a Gloria's like, hey Cricket, it's your turn to take out the trash. He's like, okay, sure, Gloria. And he just I'm taking a point off because even though Cricket wants to see the parade, I agree, parades are awesome, but you gotta work, dude. Like you can't do this. I'm taking a point off for it. And so Cricket has a ladder in the garbage can, the garbage bag, and he's like waiting for Gloria to look away, and he just takes the ladder out, goes up the fence, and Gloria's like knocks on the window, hey, you better not be sneaking out here to see the parade. And Cricket's like, ugh, fine. And he just falls, and his next attempt was Gloria's like, oh, happy parade day. And he's like, oh, where's Cricket? And you see he snuck into someone's backpack and it ripped open. Should I take a point out for that? He did go into that guy's backpack. It did rip open. Let me think about it for a second, because I don't want to be too much a stick in the mud, because over time I kind of became a little bit more looser. I'm still pretty strict of what I want to take off for points and stuff, but I've been a little bit more nicer about it. So I kind of, should I? No, I think it all counts as one. And Cricket trying to use the ladder, and Cricket sink into someone's bag, and the final attempt to actually, anyways, Cricket's like, oh, you want some napkins? She's like, no, I didn't say it. Okay, I'm gonna get you all of those napkins they're asking for. And Gloria's like, and Cricket just goes to the into the back room where it says employees only. Was that foreshadowing that Cricket was gonna work here the first time he went there? Probably. And he's like, oh, where are those napkins? And he just goes up to like the ceiling, like the roof of the place, and then Gloria is like already there. I guess it's like a secret ladder like outside, and he's like, and Cricket's like, oh, and Gloria's like, get back down there. And Cricket's like, and he tried to open it back to see if she's gone, and she's like, now. He's like, and then Gloria's like, you're on mop duty for the rest of the day, so go get the mops and go clean the place up. And Cricket's like, ugh. And he just goes in and he's like, man, I could miss the parade. And he gets the mop and sees that there is a flyer that says, oh, I'm trying to remember what it said. you get a 15-minute break. It's the law. And it's like a judge on it. And he's like, Cricket just opens the door and goes to Gloria. Gloria, loophole, 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 loophole. Like, what do you say? Courts, Your Honor, I had checked. And Gloria's like, what now? And Cricket's like, according to the law, I am required a 15-minute break. And Gloria's like, but the rush hour is going to be here any minute, so it's not a good idea for you to have your break right now, okay? And Cricket's like, I think this is part of Cricket's character and growing, because Gloria's like, please stay. But Cricket's like, no, the law's on my side, so I'm going to take my 15-minute break, watch the parade for a little bit, and then I'm going to come back in 15 minutes. And he has like a little timer, and Gloria puts on her phone, and she said, okay, and here, I'm starting the timer, 15 minutes. And she actually started it. But if you're not back in 15 minutes, you're fired. And and Cricket's like, oh, okay. And he runs out to see the parade, and he's like, I'm gonna show her, like, I'm gonna keep my job and see the parade. And Bill's like, oh, like the parade is almost coming, and Alice is like, well, good for you, because I can't see nothing. Like, I can't see anything because the bars in front of her. And Cricket's like, oh, hey, guys. And Bill's like, Cricket, what are you doing here? Did Gloria let you leave early? Like, he's like, no, she's not going to do that. I just took my break early. And, Tilly's like, oh, well, you just came in time. Look, the parade's coming. And, like, and Cricket's like, and you actually see the parade and stuff, and it goes back to Cricket and the family. And so Cricket's like, oh, look how tiny they are. And I only got, what was it, like 9 minutes left? I forgot what it said. And it's like, ugh. And basically, Tilly, we need to redirect the parade to Big Coffee so I can keep my job and so we can see the parade there. And Tilly's like, okay, I'm with you. I'm going to finish this gigantic lollipop first. And Cricket's like, Tilly, I'm on the clock. And Cricket's like, okay, Tilly, you distract the Officer Keys, and I'll remove those barricades, and then yeah, I'll remove those barricades, and then the parade will follow like the barricades, and then go to Big Coffee. And Tilly's like, excellent plan. And Tilly is like, oh, how am I supposed to distract them? And she sees parade like swag and stuff, and she has like a balloon she drew a mustache on as her husband. It's, oh, hey, oh, happy parade day, officer. And he's like, oh, happy parade day. It's like, oh, can you take a picture of me and my fiance? And he's like, oh, okay, here you go, smile. And it's like, we're eloping. He's like, oh, we're married right now. Like, she's like flying by the whim, and he's like, wow. He's like, it's like, oh, we're eloping and we can never return home. Kind of playing off from Cricket Sitter that she's a good actress, and she's like, make sure to get my good side. And Cricket like moved the barricades, the first one, and until it's like, okay, thank you, officer, and she let go of the balloon. This part I don't like. Well, the first part's fine. He's like, oh, ma'am, you forgot your camera. But then, he was like, oh, sir, he's like talking to the balloon. I don't like it how they made Officer Keys kind of dumb. Like, I don't really like it. Because him going along with taking a picture while Tilly's saying, oh, this is my fiance and stuff. She's a little girl. She's 11 years old. Okay, you keep up with the imagination, but she's gone. So this is just him. I don't like it. I don't know. That's just me. I just don't like him how he's like, it's just a balloon, dude. Whatever. But that's my second complaint. But and then Tilly and Cricket moved the second barricade, and he's like, all right, the parade's gonna be here any minute. And then like a pickup truck with barricades like crashes because it was about to go this way, but it went that way instead. And he's like, oh no, my barricades. And your Cricket's like, oh no. And then, the parade's coming. He's like, okay, oh, loophole, a double loophole. Tilly's like, okay, we're gonna redirect the parade through the department store, like right here, and basically, Cricket's like, it does like the whole plan again. Okay, by unseen circumstances that were not my fault, we're gonna redirect the parade through what's it called, Hudkins department store. And Tilly's like, another facto plan, brother, another great plan. And they see the parade sees the barricades, like, what do we do now? And Cricket just grabs the baton guy's baton, and he's like, bingo bango, and you guys like, hey, what the heck? And the drummer guy's like, hey, parade day law states that all the parade members must follow the person that wields the baton. And he's like, no matter what. He's like, oh, I understand. So that's the guy like slouching. He was the baton guy. So you see Cricket like marching with the baton, and you see Cricket's like, oh, okay, everyone, make way, parade coming through, and and he's like, did that boy just say parade? And she's like, oh my god, look. And this is a total, like, I think Garfield reference. What would it say? Cleffe, the fiendish feline or something like that. And it's just trying to bring it in. Oh, no. Sorry. That was an accident. And he's like, oh no, basically so sorry for that interruption. I kind of went to another episode by mistake. So, but look, there's Cleffe coming, and he's like, oh, everyone duck. He's like, so big. And one person goes into another person's arms, like, and then this guy's like, tell my wife I love parades. She's like, no. And there's Miss Splish, and should I do this one? Okay, I'm gonna play right here. I just wanted to play that, and this Miss Splish, and she's like, oh, hello, what is going on? And it's like a revolution. She got in the parade. And here we have Cricket's like, okay, I can't believe it's working. And then he goes at the Hudkins department store, and it's like, oh no, this guy comes in, parade day, they're never in the stores, they're so quiet, like no people are in the stores, and he just gets knocked out. Does it like the genie? It just like he backfires, and Cricket's like, all right, just check the time, and what was it? 30 seconds I think was left, and and like there's Big Coffee, and he's like, oh, like it's so far away. And until this is where the Miss Splish outfit, and and Tilly's like, don't worry, Cricket, a queen always comes through for her people. And Cricket's like, Tilly, where's Miss Splish? And I like the Splish flow. It looks pretty cool. And Tilly's like, oh, she was unfit to rule. Like, come on. And he's like, oh, great. And Cricket's like, oh, here's the baton back. He's like, yay, my life has meaning again. And until he has this big sword, just pops the genie, and he's like, ah. And then Tilly's like farewell, genie. You're no longer bound by the whims of man. And she's like, well, back to work. and she like throws like a soda at someone. Yeah, I'm just gonna leave it right there. And Cricket, let's go to the genie, and he's like, farewell, genie, and he goes back to Big Coffee, and I forgot when Cricket left, the lunch rush got in, and and Gloria was like, oh no. And there was like another scene where Gloria's like, oh, you better not be late, Cricket. So I forgot those two, sorry. But Cricket's like, oh, 15 minutes. It's like started beeping like the timer once he went in. So he's 15 minutes exactly. Oh, 15 minutes. I told you, Gloria, I'd make it in time. And you see the whole place is just wrecked. And this guy said, oh, something happened to your bathroom. And it's like, and she's like, like stirring something. She's just like all beat up. And and Cricket's like, and Gloria's like, would you like whipped cream with that? And Cricket's like, oh, Gloria, I'm back. And, Gloria's like, oh, wow. Like, oh, you're back. Oh, hey, Cricket. How's your break? And Cricket grew here, which I really like. He's like, oh, Gloria, I now realize that it might have been wrong to leave when I did. I guess I was a pretty lousy coworker. And even Gloria raised an eyebrow like, wow, he's learning something. And Cricket's like, ugh, is this what responsibility feels? Is this what responsibility feels like? Blah, it feels awful. And Gloria's like, yeah, it does. Don't worry, you'll get used to it. So they're kind of bonding. And there's this jerk customer like, oh, you done right there? My papa needs his macchiato. And she's like, okay, sir, just a minute. And Cricket's like, no, Gloria, you push yourself too far. And then Gloria's like, oh, but Cricket, someone needs to handle these monsters. And and he's like, he turns his hat backwards, and his hat looks pretty cool. We saw it a couple times in the clips. And he's like, if you can handle these people alone, then so can I. And she's like, no, Cricket. And he just goes on top of a stool, and he's like, if anyone needs anything, come to me. So all the customers go to Cricket, and Cricket tells Gloria, don't worry about me, and go outside. The parade will be here any minute. And he just gets like, oh, like he just gets like falling back. Everyone's tackling him, and she's like, what parade? And she goes outside, and she sees like the parade for the first time, and you see the expression on her face. She's like, oh, my first parade day. And like you see the music, it's like it's so peaceful because Gloria finally has like the peace because Cricket made that for her. And and you see Tilly, it's like, oh, happy parade day, everyone, bow to your queen. And Gloria's like, happy parade day, Miss Splish. And I guess she couldn't recognize Tilly because she's wearing an outfit, and it's kind of like a far shot, like so I'm not taking the point off, it's fine. And and Gloria's like, thanks, Cricket. I'm glad she thanked Cricket. He wasn't in the room, he wasn't outside with her, but she still did it. And then she's like, thanks, Cricket. And there's like a last gag, or not really a gag, where Bill is like, oh, Tilly, has anyone seen my daughter? Tilly! Because Tilly snuck onto the parade, and he didn't know that Tilly was gonna go with Cricket. Like, she didn't tell him. So now that's the end of the episode. I really like this one. Parades, I love parades. Tilly was funny. Cricket was funny. Cricket grew. Gloria got her first parade day. I really enjoyed that. Cricket and Gloria bonding. Cricket learning responsibility. The parades looked nice. I liked them too. Yeah, so overall, what was this? Cricket sneaking out. Yeah. 90%. This was a fantastic episode. Well, the first half of the episode, yeah. Coming from, Cricket Center, that was I think it was an 80%. It was so great, but, it was still 80%. It was just a B. So this one's an A. 90%. So, fantastic episode. The first half. Everyone, Don't forget to subscribe to my channel, hit the notification bell, give me a big thumbs up, leave a comment down below, and I'll see you guys later today for Big City Greens Season 1, Episode 10, called, the second half called DIY Guys. Alright, bye.